Today's day one. I'm gonna just call this high speculation. Okay. So, I know I'm breaking rules right now, but I got my back towards the camera. But at point, you got to hear and see. What does it really mean for an inflicted addiction? I'm not gonna neglect. I can never really neglect. I can't neglect things in my life that I notice for myself, okay? And shit just don't make no sense. But hey, this is real life. The shit that don't make sense start to make sense, because what makes sense is what changes, and what change is equivocal to more new things could be possible in this world that we live in. So I'm comfortable with letting this information out because it's happening to me. It's been happening to me for the past, September? It's October. I've been out here for almost 10 months, okay? Either way, before I came out here, and I'm not talking about the first time, okay? I don't know if it's gonna fly over your head or if you gonna catch that, but if you do, you do. Most of the time, once I know what I want, I'm gonna go and think about and grasp it, okay? And if I think about it and grasp it, then it's just there in my mind, and I know it's gonna be there. So just like, how can I say this? Just like if I say, yeah, I'm about to go get some food, I'm gonna go grab some food, right? All right. So a lot of other things, like huge aspects, I'm talking like plans, I'm talking like motives, goals to be met. Life will show you that if you start shining more than somebody else, if you got more wits than what you had yesterday, and no one really can understand or want to understand, or even think about putting themselves in another predicament or putting themselves in another person's shoes, people will tear their morals down, tear their integrity down, tear their whole faith down, tear their whole mindset down, just to make sure that they stay on top. So if it means for me to get my ass up and move and go to another way, with or without you, no matter what, if I don't have to see you again, if I have to make sure that my family is protected for that reason, but I may see you again, if I have to make sure I'm protecting you by letting your ass go, by making sure I have to never ever have to make sure that you have to see yourself get deteriorated or beat up or messed up just because I had to make a sacrifice, then I will do that as a man. But mostly in this purpose, though, it started off of influence. That word influence can be used for another whole particle effect of what the fuck is what today is, because your mind is powerful, but your mind can be lessened as of who you are off of others' influence. Because what other people often would think and often would believe, it turns what God can be. It would turn what evil and good meet. And you know what balance of evil and good is. Evil and good is the most contradicting story of what it is, because it's perspective in your mind. Okay, it's perspective in your mind, because what somebody else's poison is somebody else's gain. Somebody else's gain is somebody else's tide. You know what I mean? Somebody else's gain is somebody else's tired. So if you really keeping up with what I'm saying, the shit is like, it's like this, right? For example, I love to eat salad. and this is just an example, right? Have you ever heard of anybody ever getting hurt from eating salad? That was a rhetorical question, right? So where I'm heading with this is the more so part of getting hurt by thinking that you want to eat something for the rest of your life, but somebody else is scared for something else because of your lack of nourishment for you, but you know you. That's where it head to. You will have people get jumped towards you to be like, man, when is he gonna fuck up? When is he gonna not make worse of his absence? You know, like your portion of your wealth. And then again, determine what your wealth is for your portions. Alright? That's just that for right now. I'm in my favorite spot right now, okay? This is my favorite spot. But yeah, though. It's whatever. More so the fact, what I was actually trying to talk about, I didn't even get to touch up on. And I don't think it's needed to. It's for another time. But again, all time, every time.